Chapter 10, Part 2, The Psychoanalytic Perspective on Personality. Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychoanalysis, was one of the most influential figures of the 20th century. Psychoanalysis is the theory of personality that emphasizes unconscious determinants of behavior, sexual and aggressive instinctual drives, and the enduring effects of early childhood experience on later personality development. Freud studied medicine, became a physician, and then proved himself an outstanding physiological researcher. Because prospects for an academic career in scientific research were very poor, especially for a Jew in Vienna, which was intensely anti-Semitic at the time, Freud established a private practice in neurology to support his wife and 6 children. An early influence on Freud was Joseph Breuer, a highly respected physician, who found that when patients were hypnotized and allowed to talk freely about a given symptom, forgotten memories of traumatic events would emerge. After patients freely expressed the pent-up emotions associated with the events, symptoms would disappear, a phenomenon Breuer called catharsis. Freud later dropped Breuer's method of using hypnosis and developed his own technique of free association to help patients uncover forgotten memories. Freud's patients would spontaneously report their uncensored thoughts, mental images, and feelings as they came to mind. Breuer and Freud described several of their case studies in their landmark book, Studies on Hysteria. Its publication in 1895 marked the beginning of psychoanalysis. In 1900, Freud published what many consider his most important work, The Interpretation of Dreams. In 1904, he published one of his most popular books, The Psychopathology of Everyday Life. For the next 30 years, Freud continued to refine his theory, lecturing and publishing many books and articles. He came to focus on humanity's destructive tendencies. Freud wrote Civilization and Its Discontents, in which he applied his psychoanalytic perspective to civilization as a whole. The central theme is that human nature and civilization are in basic conflict, a conflict that cannot be resolved. In 1939, Freud died in London at the age of 83. This concludes Part 2 of Chapter 10.